Good morning, gentlemen. Active Aussie here, Thursday morning. It's about 10:10 a.m. It's April 25, Anzac Day here in Australia, which is a very special day where we remember fallen soldiers and remember our veterans. I noticed that Anthony Albanese, the Australian PM, is over up in PNG with James Marape, the PNG PM, and they are walking the Kokoda Trail slash track. Just another sort of distraction, I feel, games and circuses to distract the masses whilst Australia is destroyed by cultural Marxist ideology. I wonder what our veterans would be thinking about the state of this society nowadays and other Western societies as well. Anyway, I digress. I just want to briefly talk about when women say to men, I like you, or I really like you, what is the real meaning and what is the real agenda when they say that, especially when I was over in Asia, in China, HK, Thailand. Often after you knew a woman for quite a while, she might say to you, if you're out together, I like you, I really like you. And this is something especially that a lot of Asian women will say. And I worked with a guy from Liverpool in the UK who was about 10 years older than myself. And he always said to me, these gals always have an angle, they always have some sort of agenda. And even when I was in my early 40s, I think I was still a bit naive, fairly naive, and I couldn't really read these women very well or judge what their true intentions truly were. But eventually I woke up. And the thing is, I feel that many men still just get blinded by lust. And this can happen in the West as well, like for example USA, Australia, UK, but I think even more so in Asian countries when men become like expats or so-called passport bros and move to Southeast Asia. Some of these Asian gals, even when they're in their early 40s, mid 40s, are still stunningly beautiful and have cracking figures, and it's very easy for men to become blinded by lust. That's what I feel, and I've seen many guys just get destroyed by this. It's really sad in some ways, but you could say a lot of these guys were asking for it, and you could say that it's their own fault for thinking with the little head, so to speak. And I know some guys who have lost very large sums of cash, lost a lot of funds getting involved with Chinese women, Thais, Vietnamese, and a lot of these gals are really beautiful. I mean, I know here in the West, in Australia, there's lots of good-looking gals, but it's different in Asia. You don't have these sort of really stunning sort of beauties like here in Brisbane, the same as in like China or Vietnam, those sort of places. So it makes me think that some men are just following their, or many men are still just following their base instincts and not thinking clearly in regard to relationships nowadays, which I like to call relationships. That's what I think a lot of relationships are now, not just between men and women, but just interactions with people in general, with normies. It's just a lot of BS. That's why I try to really limit my social circle now and don't have so much interaction. Maybe some of you guys feel the same way as me. I made a video last night, and at the start of the video I got morning and night confused. I'll upload that a bit later, so it was just a bit of a slip of the tongue, so I'm sorry about that. When you watch the video you'll notice at the beginning. But in that video I made last night, I just briefly talked about fakes in MGTOW and guys who are married who pretend to be MGTOWs. So I'll upload that one a bit later as well, so look out for that. These will probably be the last two videos I make for a while, and I explained why in the other video, but I will be making a video when I go fishing at Lake Waialarong, that's how I say it, next week. So look out for that one. That might be in the middle of next week or so. I'll go fishing in the lake, so I'll upload a video then. But that's all for now, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers.